Rahu in most transformative house, 8th house, and this is not a very good positioning for Rahu. All of us know it. And 8th house means the natural Scorpio sign house, and the Lord is natural Lord of this 8th house is Mars. So when on that house Rahu is going to get posited, so it's can actually create some havoc in your life. So obviously it will depend on your dispositor of Rahu, the aspect on Rahu, sign on Rahu, and many things. But still it's not a very good positioning for anyone's Rahu mostly. And I'm going to list out all the 8th house Rahu result. Okay, so more or less I will list out all the positive negative thing, but I promise I'll be talking about the positive things also. In fact, I will start talking with all the positive pointers of Rahu being in the 8th house. So by the time I'll be back with all the positive talk about Rahu in 8th house, you better subscribe the channel and I'll be back. And also click the bell icon so you will get all the notification of Rahu in different houses. Even the Ketu in 2nd house video also you'll be getting it easily. Rahu in 8th house can actually give sea crossing in your life. Samandar par karna, because 8th house means crossing the sea, and 8th house Rahu is the foreign element, so it can take you away from your birthplace. That means you may cross the sea. So that means sea means samandar cross karna, matlab alag alag cities mein, alag alag countries mein jana. And this one is this 8th house is actually 11th away from the 10th house if you see the Bhavat Bhavam rules. So what it's saying? It's saying that your Rahu can actually take you away from your homeland for your professional purpose. And it's 11th away from the 10th house. So perhaps you will be doing good in foreign land, in export import business or anything related to your foreign connection in your profession can be beneficial. Of course, it depends on the sign of your Rahu and strength of your Rahu. And 8th house means lottery, and Rahu is the one who wants quick money, who wants everything in a quick way, different way. So Rahu in 8th house can suddenly, Rahu is suddenness, and 8th house is also suddenness. Suddenly you can have a lottery actually in your life. So 8th house Rahu, this is one good positioning. Rahu is very secretive planet, very secretive planets. 8th house Rahu can make a person very secretive, detective, spy, all these things. 8th house is for occult, obviously occult, all the mystic things. So 8th house Rahu people, they are actually mostly into mystic things. It's like tantra, mantra, all these black magic, these things are quite good in them. Many people will say that 8th house Rahu can make a person healer. Not everyone, trust me, not everyone. It's hardly a few people. It depends on the sign and the nakshatra of the Rahu. Otherwise 8th house Rahu, they are much more interested in mystic side of the spirituality, because 8th house is actually 9th away from your 12th house. So that dharma part of your spiritual house, it's different. And Rahu is not a dharmic planet. It's very very much atheist kind of planet. So when Rahu is in 8th house, which is 9th away from your 12th house, so people's way of spirituality will be different, very different. It's not going to be the natural practice of spirituality, the usual practice of spirituality. And what else on 8th house Rahu? Yes, 8th house Rahu can send you to foreign land for studies, especially the basic studies, because it's 5th away from the 4th house. So for basic studies, school studies, or it's not higher studies, I'm not talking about the higher studies. For the basic studies, you may go to foreign land for basic studies, but it depends on your dasha. Will have to support your dispositor, aspect, and what not. 8th house is for your spouse look. So your spouse can have some allergic issues, some throat problem, eye problem, all this problem it can give. 8th house is actually 4th away from your 5th house. So what does it say? It says that a girl, especially the girl, she can have lots of complication in her pregnancy. So while conceiving, you need to understand that in transit also Rahu should not be in the 8th house, so it can give lots of trouble because it's 4th away from your house of progeny, 5th house. And 8th house Rahu people, they can do anything. Rahu is very unethical, right? So to progress in life, to have the rise, quick rise in your life, fame, name or something in your profession, especially in your profession, they can do anything because again I said it already that 11th house away from your 10th house, to have the gain from your profession, they will be ready to do anything. They will be ready to have all kinds of shortcut in their life. So that's what is Rahu in 8th house, but it depends on many things. Obviously 8th house Rahu people do everything and out of fear, you can say, out of fear. So if you say tomorrow to anyone like 8th house Rahu, that there are lots of hacking going on in Facebook. People are hacking your account and all your data can be stolen and misused. Instantly they will first just disable their entire account, rather than thinking that okay, how can I protect it, how can I do something else, how can I change my password. No, so out of fear they will take the steps. That's what they do most of the time. And 8th house Rahu people, they mostly have identity crisis. Suddenly out of that thing, that crisis, they suddenly transform their identity to something else. So that transformation and that change of identity can be in a different various way, but that identity crisis is mostly there. What else I can say? Yeah, this is for all the female, all the girls. 8th house Rahu, that can give lots of misunderstanding with your in-laws. 8th is the house of in-laws. So for girls, this is not a very good positioning in terms of relationship with your in-laws. And yeah, 2nd house is also having Ketu. We are forgetting that 2nd house Ketu, what it's going to do, suddenly it creates some financial crisis in your life. Suddenly there will be all of a sudden, which you didn't even calculate, and when it will happen, you will see that Ketu or this Saturn is not having any control over it. So it's out of their control, and suddenly some financial issues are in their life and they will have to sort it out. They will have to deal with it, and it will keep on happening after every few time, after every few duration of time. It's cycle, kind of cycle in their life. What else? 8th is the house of sexual relation, and Rahu is the planet. If sitting over there, it can give multiple partner also, because Rahu amplifies wherever it sits. Okay, so obviously it depends on the sign, dispositor, many things. So 8th house Rahu can give multiple sexual partner, and 8th house sexual interest also. So when 8th house Rahu people, not everyone, as I am telling, you just cannot generalize everyone. They have lots of interest on that sexual thing. So whether they like it or not, I will not say exactly interest. They have lots of importance they give to this thing, this entire topic. They have lots of importance to it. So whether they like it or not, but they are kind of, because Rahu is experimenting planet, so they are kind of experimenting planet, experimenting people actually when it comes to sexual relationships. So that's it. All I can talk about today on Rahu in 8th house, or maybe next time Rahu in 9th house, or I will start again with the Ketu series. And I have already started actually Rahu in 1st house हिंदी वीडियो, वो आप लोग को देखनी चाहिए, वो मेरे चैनल में ऑलरेडी है. So you can keep on watching that one also and giving the feedback that whether I should keep on doing any other videos in Hindi or not. Most of the time what happens, it's very hard to choose all the Hindi words like affliction, these, that is tough. So anyway, keep subscribing and keep writing to me whatever is your query. I'll get back to you guys. Until that time, bye bye.